All right, let's take it a little bit further from Italy, starting with Julián Quiñones. He had a good weekend after scoring a brace in Al-Qadid. I have such a hard time pronouncing his team name, but his win over Al-Khulud. This brings his total to 19 goals in 27 games this season in the Saudi Pro League, where his team now sits at 4th place. So when it comes to Quiñones lately and his campaign for the Mexican national team, Alex, are we giving this a something, nothing, or everything?
It's nothing. It's nothing. He is playing the game in the beginner mode, and it's totally insignificant for El Vasco Aguirre, for the Mexican manager, because it doesn't matter how many goals he scores. There's Raúl Jiménez, then Santi Jiménez, and then you can even get Henry Martin into the mix, the America striker. So, and El Vasco Aguirre doesn't see him as a number 9. He sees more of like a winger, and there's a lot of competition over there. There's El Chino Huerta, El Piojo Alvarado. So he's got no room in the Mexican squad. It's a pity, but it's also his fault, or it's also because of his decisions. If you don't leave the Liga MX, you'd be more present and you'd be playing in a higher league. He's playing a video game, he's playing EAFC in the beginner mode, and that doesn't count.
Can production put up that graphic again for me, please? Because I would beg to differ that this is nothing. Most goal contributions, you got Karim Benzema right there. You got Cristiano Ronaldo. Say what
Against
you will.
who?
Say what you will. Say what you will.
That's my thing. In what league, though?
All due respect. Time out.
All due respect.
No, let's not do the all due respect. You're an idiot thing here with the bacon shake. We're not gonna go down the Talladega Nights road. This is definitely something. The shake and bake. Thank you. We can't look away and pretend Major League Soccer isn't looked at to the rest of the world like the Saudi League is looked at here, the way we are looking at it. We can't pretend that it's okay for Messi and not okay for the Cristiano Ronaldos of the world. And if it's okay for those guys, Julián Quiñones being on that list.
So it's everything for you?
I said,
you said something.
I said it's something because
Your argument is making me think it's everything then.
No, for him it's everything.
But you're turning it into a Messi-Ronaldo thing again.
No.
We're talking about Julián Quiñones.
No, I'm turning it into a relevance thing. So when you're on a list with Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema, and you're a CONCACAF player, this is something massive for you at the club level. But you said something, Alex, that is very true. At the national team level,
there's no room for him.
How Javier Aguirre sees him, I do feel there's room for him, but you're right.
But the way he sees him, yeah.
He doesn't see him as a 9. And quite frankly, I don't see him as a 9 either. His best position was
second
striker. And he's proven that at Atlas. He's proven that at America. He's proven that if he can be a guy that floats off the main striker, he can be
alongside the big number 9 like Julio Furch, and he can be the satellite, just making the run.
He can be that player. Yeah. But I can't sit here and look at this list with the names he's on and the amount of money they paid for him and the amount of stars, big stars he has in that league, regardless of what we want to say, the rest of them are. They see Saudi Arabia the same way that most people see Major League Soccer, and we pretend here that it's okay for Messi to do this. It's okay for Julián. But on the national team level, as long as Javier Aguirre is still the national team coach, I don't think there's a place for him. I do think he is a player that could play on the wing for this national team.
Okay.
I don't think Javier sees him as that.
The thing is the defenders that he is facing, and I'm pretty sure that the defenders at the Saudi League are way worse, and don't throw names at me like Aymeric Laporte, and those players are on vacation. Paid vacation, highly paid vacation. But the average defender that Quiñones is facing is way worse than the average defender in the MLS. Prove me wrong.
Well, I can't because I don't watch the Saudi League. I don't.
But you watch MLS, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, and I can tell you that MLS defending isn't great. And I can tell you that these teams are built very top heavy because when you go in
one league is more relevant than the other.
Where? To whom? To whom? Because I'd argue the rest of the world sees probably Saudi Arabia as a... Wow.
They see Cristiano Ronaldo. That's it. The only thing that they can tune in for
Bruno Fernandes is in the news today right now because there's a team who's interested in paying. They pay massive amounts of money to get players. Major League Soccer is seen, it's just as exotic as the Saudi Arabia League. I don't think that's a debate. So I think if you have a player a CONCACAF player like Julián Quiñones, who is succeeding at that level, who has his name on par with the Cristiano Ronaldo or Karim Benzema, you have to respect that. You can't say it's nothing. I do think it's something. That's why I didn't say it's everything, because I agree with you. But I do think it's something.
I said it's something. It's nothing because of the impact that those goals will have in his chances of making the Mexican national team. It's nothing because Javier Aguirre doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, it could be very true that he doesn't care.
Yeah, listen, being on